Hello, my name's Mervyn Bryan. I'm an author of Christian literature, natural health solutions, and the way of Jesus, which is my testimony for Jesus. What inspired me in the first place to start writing was the testimony that I'm going to give you now. It's a bit mind-shaking. One evening, I got home and was just getting myself ready for bed when there was a knocking at the door, or I should say a banging on the door. I looked out the window and a man shouted at me that I should let him in because he was going to come and kill his girlfriend who was having a baby for him. And he just got out of prison and he was shouting at the top of his voice for me to let him in. I went downstairs to make sure the bolts were on the door, but by the time I got downstairs, he'd broken the door down, and he was a thick-set, really muscular type of individual, an amateur boxer. And what happened was that he knocked me out. He hit me, boing. And I remember being hit a second time. When I came to, I was in the living room on the couch. He grabbed me, dragged me into the kitchen, stood me by the stove. And he says to me, unless you tell me, I'm going to kill you. And he had the knife up to my throat like this, and blood was trickling down my clothes. I thought to myself, I can't tell him where she lives. I knew where she lived because I'd done a house exchange with her. She was living at my old address. But I'm thinking to myself, I can't tell him because he's going to kill her and I'd have her life on my conscience. So I just prayed to God in my mind, not through my mouth, in my mind, save me. And what I meant by that, God, save me for your kingdom. Doesn't matter what happens to me down here, just save me for your kingdom. And as I said it the second time, I felt a warm glow hit the top of my head and flow through my body. And I thought of Pentecost. And I thought, okay, God, you're telling me that I am saved. I'm happy. I'm now content. Anything can happen to me. It doesn't matter. So he drags me back into the living room, sets me down about 2 meters away from me with the knife in his hand still. He starts asking me where she lives. I gave him the roll-off number again. I can't tell you, which wasn't a lie because I couldn't tell him because he was going to go and kill her. Not that I didn't know where she was, but okay, fine. But he started to tell me a bit about himself. And he told me he was a male witch who had given his life to the devil. And the devil's voice told him what he was allowed to and what he was not allowed to do. And at the time he took the knife from my throat and dragged me into the living room, he had been told by the devil that he was not allowed to kill me. Now, immediately, I thought of the book of Job in the Old Testament of the Bible, where the devil was asking God for Job's life, and God said, no, you can persecute him if you want to test him, but you are not to take his life. And I thought the same. That's what the Bible is there for, to teach us the way things are. And I can testify today that I am saved. God saved me. Even the devil has recognized that God has saved me. He told his own witch man that he could not take my life. All we have to do to be saved by Jesus is to give our lives to him and follow him with everything that comes with that. Find yourself a church that you enjoy going to. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Give him a try. That's my testimony. Just give him a try. Thank you for listening. Bye.